Recently, I came across a question on Quora that caught my attention. The question had asked, do the Tajiks of Afghanistan still have any affinity or feel any connections with Tajikistan? At first, I didn't pay much attention to the question and was going to reply, no, they don't. But then I realized why this question was asked in the first place. Just like the person who had asked this question, many others also have this idea that all Tajiks have origins in Tajikistan and later on migrated elsewhere. In reality, this is not the case. Not all Tajiks originate from Tajikistan. They are native to wherever they live. You must understand that nation-states like Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, etc. are a new concept and were formed during or after European colonialism, where lands were named after certain ethnicities and random borders were drawn. So before colonialism or before the 1800s, such borders and states named after ethnic groups did not exist, especially in that area of the world. So in short term, the lands where the Tajik people have lived for centuries have been divided into Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and Afghanistan. So who are the Tajik people then? They are pretty much Iranian or Persian people of Central Asia. Historically, they had called themselves Iranians. But when the Russian Empire conquered Central Asia, the term Tajik was popularized for political and other reasons that I won't mention. Originally, the term Tajik was used by Turks of Central Asia to refer to the Iranian or Persian populations in the region. So, originally the term Tajik was used by the Turks of Central Asia to refer to the Iranian or Persian populations in the region. But after the Russian Empire's expansion to the region, the name began to be adopted by the locals. Now, this has caused a lot of confusion for outsiders and even locals who are interested in the history of Central Asia. But when you do further research, you will get to know that Tajik is a synonym for Persian or Iranian. Some people, for political and divisive agendas, always claim that the Tajik people are not an ethnic group, but rather random groups that have been lumped together under one name. This claim is laughable and pretty stupid. How can a group of people that have been living in the same area, been speaking the same language, having the same culture, not be the same people? Then some others claim that modern Tajiks are not Persian, but rather Persianized. This is usually said to deprive us Tajiks from our history and historical figures. It is true that the ancestors of modern-day Tajiks were the other Eastern Iranian groups such as the Bactrians, Sogdians, Khwarezmians, so on and so on. But the process of Persianization occurred almost 1500 years ago. And what's more interesting is that the modern Persian language developed in Central Asia, and it was the ancestors of modern-day Tajiks that revived the Persian language and culture. So such claims are laughable and should not be taken serious. Another thing that's been said a lot regarding the Tajiks of Afghanistan is the claim that the Tajiks in Afghanistan only live in the northeast of the country, while the people that speak Persian in the west of the country, western parts of Afghanistan, are actually another distinct group called Farsiwan. Now, I don't know who came up with this, but whoever it was clearly had no idea what the word Farsiwan meant. The word Farsiwan is a Pashtun word for Persian people. The Pashtun people historically called any person that spoke Persian a Farsiwan. The term Farsiwan itself is derived from Farsi Zaban, which translates to Persian speaker in English. So the Farsiwan are not a distinct ethnic group in Afghanistan. All Persian speakers in Afghanistan are called Farsiwan, no matter if they're from Herat, from Kabul, from Ghazni, they're always called Farsiwan because they all speak Persian. It's not a distinct group, and it's never been. The people that speak Persian in Western Afghanistan, in Herat province, Farab province, Nimruz, they're all Tajiks, and they call themselves Tajiks. So, in summary, the Tajik people are Central Asian Iranians or Persians. They are native to the lands that they live in. In fact, they are the oldest people in Central Asia. Their culture is celebrated by all the other ethnic groups that live in Central Asia, such as Nowruz, which is the Persian New Year, and is celebrated by all the ethnic groups in Central Asia, such as the Uzbeks, the Turkmens, the Kazakh, and even to some extent the Pashtuns that live in Afghanistan and Pakistan. So hopefully that's explained to you guys who the Tajiks are. So guys, if you like the video, make sure you like it, subscribe to my channel, share the video around so other people learn about the Tajiks. I'll be making more videos regarding the region of Central Asia, Middle East, South Asia, historically, politically, and culturally videos. So if you like these kinds of topics, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, mention in the comments what else you want me to make, what other types of videos you want me to make, and I'll make it for you guys. So yep, that's been me. See you guys in my next video. Bye.